Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my page. I'm Chosen 1444 Hilla, and I'm back today, guys, with a message, okay? So today is May 12th. It is a Tuesday, okay? Here in New York City, okay? It is officially spring. We're going into the summer. Today I want to do a reading for the collective, okay? So that means all signs are welcome. Doesn't matter what sign you are, okay? So we're going to tap into any sign's energy, okay? This could be something that could have happened to you in the past, something could be happening to you right now, or something might be upcoming in the future, okay? All depending on what timeline you're on, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards based on what I'm feeling intuitively to go along with the collective reading, okay? So if any of these cards fit you, then we might be talking about you or someone around you, okay? And it's also going to be a confirmation, okay? So let's tap into it. Let's see what could have been going on right now in my current collective energy, all right? So I'm going to see how you guys been feeling, okay? What's in the current vibe? What's in the current mood? Holy Answer Spirit Team for my collective. What is my current collective energy feeling right now about their current lifestyle? So some of you guys are currently feeling like you are coming off very intimidated right now, okay? So a lot of people are finding you very intimidated right now, collective. And you also are a person that's been in the energy of trying to be organized, okay? You've been trying to organize your life around, organize things, like even maybe in your home, so things can feel more easier for you, more cleansed and more clear for you to, like, get through in life, okay? So a lot of you guys are in the energy of right now feeling very organized, okay? And I'm getting that some people are finding you very intimidated because you are this organizing person, all right? But you also been in the energy too of feeling like, just been trying to keep yourself in some type of bubble, okay? Protecting yourself from the outside world, okay? So a lot of you guys are currently right now too, been feeling safe lately, okay? Y'all also might be a person that, because y'all probably went through a lot of ups and downs in your life, y'all get some type of wisdom. This have kind of helped you or kind of forced you to form like a kind of bubble around yourself, okay? After you done gained some type of wisdom, okay? And because you've been concerned, or before you was concerned in your life, that where if you felt you didn't have this bubble, or people was able to get through you, okay, and maybe attack you in certain ways, or just by people having access to you, you feel like you learned this type of lesson about giving too much access to people, okay? So a lot of you guys right now is coming up as this energy of now knowing like what you want in your life and knowing how to move precisely, okay? A lot of you guys are moving very precisely right now, okay? So a lot of you guys are, again, basically trying to integrate a lot of life lessons you could have learned, okay? So these could have been things that could have been happening in your family, okay? Things that have been passed on down generationals, okay? Generational curses, okay? Or even some type of traditions. You learn this type of lesson that your family has been going through for a long time, okay? So a lot of you guys might also be a generational curse breaker, okay? Or you somebody in your family that learned something, like to how to get your family to move forward, like in a better way going in the future, okay? So a lot of you guys have learned that, and now y'all feel much safe because y'all not no longer following some type of pattern or trait your family kind of followed, okay, for a long time, okay? So y'all also been in the energy of reading between the lines, okay? So now y'all even interact with people, cause I'm getting that y'all like master people that know how to read between lines. So y'all got kind of people right now we're talking about today that know how to read between energies. So somebody might say something to you, and then you might know they might mean something else, okay? So you might even know when people are giving you like false promises and things like that, and you might know they just saying that because that's what you want you to hear. Also, you also might be a person that just because you went through so much, even like right now you encountering new people, you already know what they're up to because you already had past experiences that kind of you stored in your brains like to go forward on how to read between the lines, okay? So a lot of you guys have been reading between the lines, okay, and solve a lot of mysteries, okay? So you guys, I'm getting, you guys are kind of like master mystery solvers, okay? That's what I'm getting, yeah. So a lot of you guys also might be people that like feel like y'all got your third eye open, okay? So a lot of you guys that probably feel like everybody around you are kind of sheep, okay? You might be a person that feel like everybody's a sheep and you're the only one that was walking around as a true person, a real human being, a real soul. You might also think a lot of people around you as NPCs, okay? So a lot of you guys have people that just know how to alchemize things as well, okay? So people throw bad energy at you, you know how to transmute that energy, okay? So a lot of you guys are also probably meant to be some type of philosophers, okay? Some of y'all meant to like question the world, okay? Maybe you write books, okay? Tell some type of stories, okay? Because you have some type of hidden magic that you may not know about, or you're about to currently find out. You have some type of magic that you could be able to use to like just maybe just get through this life and see through like what I'm getting like this matrix, okay? This matrix, okay? So I'm getting a lot of you guys have a destiny here on Earth right now. So maybe like see through the veil, okay? See through imaginations or illusions, or people try to put on fantasies that don't really exist, okay? So you a person that you a person that went through people that you couldn't trust, okay? So now a lot of you guys are guarded, okay? Because y'all came with people that was basically trying to make it seem like they was trustworthy to you, okay? Things like that. And now you have a lot of distrust from people. I'm getting that you have a lot of distrust for society in general. So what we talking about today, collective, you're a person that has a lot of distrust for society in general, okay? So you have a lot of trust issues and you've been protecting yourself from this. And this is all things that you could have beat that people around you couldn't beat. Okay, so now you're stepping into a new era is what I'm getting, where you're just gonna be just protecting yourself, okay, and guiding other people. And you also been a person that maybe like all your life came up as misunderstood, okay. And I'm gonna people purposely misunderstood you because they knew you could see past the illusions. So you're gonna have people even grown up, okay, people that thought you was like shy, okay, and timid. The whole time it's like you wasn't really shy or timid. You're a person that just take notes, okay. So you might be an observer, okay. You might be a laid back person. Some of y'all might even be an introvert, okay. You're people that just sit back and observe and watch people and store it in your head. And people thought that because you didn't speak too much, they could just do certain things to you, okay. But the whole time you was misunderstood is what I'm getting. So right now, from a young age, you kind of grew up into this energy of just having this protective energy, this protective shield. And now, what I'm getting is something about you and your mindset. Like I said, whether you feel like your third eye is open, it's very strong right now. Like you're meant to be, like, you grew up to be something like very powerful, okay? And you're a person that also that's really good, like when it comes to like partnership, okay? So you're a person that know how to exude a lot of love, okay, out to people. You're a person that's like a lover type of person, love a girl, love a guy. You're a lover type of person, okay? And people find you very erotic, okay? People find you like very good looking, okay? Or people might find you like lusty, okay, lustful, okay? They feel you have a lot of sexuality. So you have people that you probably could have also hooked up with, okay? That you probably either found that they were snakes or things like that. You could have slept with a lot of snakes in your life or dealt with some type of snakes in your life. But these people all found you to be very attractive. So you are coming out of energy of not dealing with snakes anymore, okay? Or just learn how to even alchemize snakes energy. So you're a person that could have had some type of lovers in your life where they was like very evil or some type of way to you, or like, cheaters, okay, very like distasteful, and you kind of alchemized that, okay? So you could have left this person, like once you could have left these past people you could have done with in the past alone, once you found out they were snakes, you kind of transmuted their energy, because by you removing yourself, made them realize who they were, okay, and what they lost, okay, so they didn't know they had a good thing until it was gone, okay? See, it's because you this person also realize that you're a person that you, like I said, like you had a lot of lessons growing up. So you had a lot of lessons you don't face growing up, and these people still kind of tried you in your lifetime, okay, and you feel like, oh yeah, like you had a lot of responsibilities, okay. So you probably was the person that have to take care of family, okay. If you have under siblings, okay, you probably was like the oldest or something like that, or whatever you had to do. You had a lot of lessons growing up, okay. And these people feel like that also made you kind of attractive, okay. So people are also drawn into you by your like I guess your hardships and your struggles, or people just seeing that you just got this energy of just being strong and knowing how to get through life, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? So right now, you in the energy of just being to yourself. You might be like distant from people, okay? And you're a person that also just want to travel now, okay? You're a person that's just ready to travel the world and have some type of new excitement, okay? New experiences, okay, collective. So that's what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is a person that went through a lot and has now been protecting themselves in this type of bubble, because you feel like all the life lessons that you learned kind of help you get to this point where you're no longer going to allow people to affect you, okay, collective? You are no longer allow people to affect who you are as a person anymore by getting too close to you and by like shielding that off, okay? So now what I'm getting is that people are finding you very attractive. So let's see why these people are finding you attractive, collective. What could be going on? So right now, people are finding you, like, if you are a masculine energy, okay, people are finding you as the king of cups, okay? So people are finding you as a person that's like a giver, okay? Like, even like if you're somebody male, okay, they might feel like you like a father figure, okay? Like you take care of your home and things like that. And flip the reverse, if you're a queen, if a queen that comes to you, a feminine, people are finding you like you are a nurturer, you are a mother type figure that can take care of home and things like that. People feel like you have so much love to give, and you know how to build like structure, okay? So you're a person that's very good in structure is what I'm getting, collected. So what else people find especially with my collective holy answer spirit team. So people also feel like by being connected to you, you bring kind of towers to their life. Like I said earlier, you're a person that brings towers to people's lives, okay? Whether it's you just being too real, okay? You speak the truth, okay? You let people know how it is. You bring towers to people's lives, okay? And I'm getting is that because the people find you to be in this king of cups or queen of cups energy, they feel like when you do actually say something, like it kind of shuts their world down is what I'm getting. So people feel like when they try to trick you because they find you this nice person, and then when you actually speak your mind, basically after taking so much time of building up evidence against them, like basically all their actions, and if you finally do speak, you lay it all down, that kind of throws people off, okay? And you're a person that also, I'm getting that bring justice, okay, to people's lives, okay? So like I said, you might be a person that's very connected to source, very connected to God, okay? Like I said, you'll be a person that be like, touch not my anointed, to do my prophets no harm, okay? No weapon formed against you shall prosper, right? So I'm getting a lot of you people that bring justice to people's lives, okay? Y'all call judgment upon people is what I'm getting, okay? And what I'm getting is that, you might also be a person that may be like in a position of authority, okay? Or you probably meant to be in a position of authority. And people find that when you actually speak, you lay it down like whether it's like black and white policy and procedures, like, you know, regular rules and regulations. You're a person that when you do speak, that causes the tower, because you're not a person that just talking like out of emotion. You actually you're a person that talk from logic, okay? And what I'm getting is that by doing this, you attract a lot of lovers, okay? A lot of people that want to be with you, okay? And honestly, I feel like you have a lot of options in your life right now, collective. So you're a person that has a lot of options right now, because you are a person that carries type of wisdom, type of strength, okay? And people find that very appealing. So that's what I'm getting. You might have somebody else, like I said, a couple people that want to come in your energy right now and then share this type of energy with you and learn from you is what I'm getting. Yeah, because like I said, you're a person that shines a lot of like the light on the truth, okay? Yeah, like I said, you also might be, like I said, all this energy is giving like a chosen one energy. You're already chosen. Every time you walk into the room lights up, okay? You change the energy and things like that. So you are basically the sun energy. People find you very attractive because they given that you are the sun energy collective. You are a person that's very bright. You come into the room, you like the atmosphere of, you change people's moods, you get people like, you know, like I said, alchemists, like people are angry, you get people to be happy, okay? You get people to come down, like I said, alchemist vibes, okay? And people also know that you're a person that they can't play with, because like I said, even though you're a nice person, you're a person that's gonna tell people like it is. You're sharp with your tongue, okay? And I'm getting that come from just because of like your childhood, okay? And you was a lot of people that just do certain things to you without you knowing behind your back. And once you discover what people did behind your back, that's when you start to point your sword up, okay? So you're a person right now, and I'm getting collected that's balancing multiple energies by putting your swords up to people and not allowing them to get close to you. So I'm getting that right now. A lot of people are very intimidated by that, okay? Yeah, even King of Swords came out too, okay? So twice. So even if you're a masculine or feminine, right? There are people that's thinking that because you are feminine and you are this dominant person, you street sharp, people are finding like to be like a kind of like a man, okay? Like you give a masculine energy is what I'm getting. People are finding you to be a person that gives yourself a masculine energy. Like if you're a girl, like you probably walk a certain way, or you probably like have like a certain stance, like you probably stand straight. Okay, you probably got this sharp walk when you walk in the room. You probably talk very direct, okay? So people are also finding if you're a feminine that you have this masculine energy about you too, okay? So that's what I'm getting. That's the common energy right now. People are viewing you as this person that's very prepared for anything, okay? You're a person that's very prepared for anything, and you attract a lot of people because of this energy and this wisdom, okay? But I'm getting that you also a chosen one that went through a lot of life ups and downs, like family traumas, okay, things like that, where it kind of caused you to build yourself or put yourself in a bubble. But you're a person that has a lot of intuitive gifts is what I'm getting. You are meant to be a philosopher and things like that, and use some type of gift and some type of knowledge because based on the insight you have about this world, okay? Yeah, so you're a person that's no more taking the bare minimum and things like that, okay? So people try to also give you the bare minimum and things like that, which you actually saw in your life and you wasn't happy with that, okay? So you see people were trying to like anywhere in your life, like whether it's like a relationship, okay, a friendship and things like that, or workplace, you was the person that always like most likely gave, and people always like never gave you back what you gave in return is what I'm getting. And people also did this on purpose because they wanted you to feel left alone, okay? A lot of people also, you know, left you ghosted, okay? So you could have had dealt with people that like even in your lifetime, like maybe even growing up, like you probably had a parent that ghosted you. You feel like a father figure maybe, or even a mother figure. Some of y'all actually had parents that left y'all as children is what I'm getting, okay? So these parents basically doing that to you while you grow up is kind of cause some type of rejection wound in you, okay? So a lot of you guys grew up having some type of rejection wound where because your parents reject you, okay, a lot of you guys also some of you guys could have grew up in like a foster care agency, okay, or maybe you have been split up amongst your family members, okay? You kind of grew up with this energy and this wound of having some type of rejection wound, which made you, when you got older, actually dealt with people that also rejected you too, okay? So a lot of you guys, like I said, I'm healing some childhood trauma where you had a rejection wound from your parents growing up and things like that, and these people left you with that wound. So that's why as you got older, you probably attracted a lot of people that wanted to just like come in and love you and then take it away from you and keep leaving you ghosted, like abandonment wounds, okay? Yeah, and these people also probably around you growing up, you could have grown up with people that probably also did a lot of drugs and things like that, okay? So you could have watched your family members or people who ever raised you like drink a lot and things like that. You feel like a lot of people just always just just have unfiltered emotions, okay? So they probably said things to you as a child that you never forgot, okay? Or things that you don't forget that these parents did to you growing up, okay? So a lot of you guys probably felt bad that, y'all probably made a deal with yourself that when y'all get older, y'all never gonna be a person that drinks like that or become like an alcoholic, okay? Or even this person like did other type of drugs. You promised yourself that you wasn't gonna do those drugs is what I'm getting, okay? So what we talking about, you're a person that learned from all of that and that kind of awakened your inside knowledge, okay? There's this third eye of yours, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so now you're a person that basically had boundaries, okay, and things like that too. And now that you was an adult, you don't let everybody come in your space because you are a person that already had a idea set for your life as you got older is what I'm getting, okay? So you're a person that says no without guilt. So even you got people in your energy that be trying to peer pressure you to do certain things, you have no issue saying no because you already know what you don't want going on in your life, okay? So you definitely a person that protects your time and your peace and your energy, okay? And you actually teach people how to treat you, okay? You be like, oh, this is on my time, okay? So a lot of you guys are in the energy of knowing like who you want in your life, okay, now that after you experience all these rejection issues, or with people that try to reject you a lot, now as you got older, okay, now you're at a certain point in your life, now you have so many boundaries that people can't really get near you, okay? So now you don't feel bad about saying no, okay, things like that. And these people also became jealous of you as you started doing that. So you might also have people that started becoming jealous of you. Maybe these family members, okay, that you might be different from. They always like try to compare and they envied you, okay. So your person probably, as time went, as long as you got older, you probably started winning things. You said this person got like a little award or a trophy in their hand, and you probably had some evil eye people with green eye person in your family, or somebody, people that you grew up with close to, that watch you always constantly win things in life because you had a mission in your life to not become like your family, break some type of generational curses, and they basically was projecting their own insecurity on you. That's what I'm getting. These people projected like whatever they couldn't accomplish in their life onto you. So maybe the person in your family, like I said, whether you did continue down a drug path, okay, like some of y'all probably did drink or smoke or things like that, but y'all never really went to an addiction phase, okay. Y'all also could have dealt with people that in your family that actually dealt with people that actually, like cut them intertwined with snake-like energy, snake-like relationships. Okay, they could have dealt with people that abused them growing up, or like, not growing up, like in a relationship, people that took from them and stole from them and things like that, people that used them, or people that when they chose their partner over their children, things like that, okay? And you're a person I'm getting at, out of this generational, you didn't do none of that, okay? So you could have situations where you actually escaped, where you had a person in your life that you dealt with that was a snake, that you found out this person was a snake. Once you find out this person was a snake and manipulating you and gaslighting you, didn't really love you, you remove yourself. So yeah, you also have people that's in your energy, family, lovers, and friends, or people that was jealous that you was able to see this and remove yourself. So you got like a lot of evil eye energy on you, collective, okay? A lot of people compare yourself right now, and I'm pretty sure you probably seen it, okay? Or some of you probably noticed that, but I'm getting a lot of y'all guys are so much in your own energy, your own bubble in this world, that you not even caring. You know that they're jealous of you. You know the family is jealous of you, that you doing something different from the family don't do. They're afraid and mad that you got the courage that they didn't have, okay? So yeah, you always knew, like, when your gut is screaming, you recognize patterns when it keeps happening, okay? So also, a lot of you guys could have seen you also was about to go down a path that your family could have went through, okay? Whether it was like a parent, okay? Somebody that you seen in your family go through things, or maybe a couple of people around you in your family or whatever went through certain things, and you made a bet to yourself that once you start seeing that pattern, you wasn't going to follow that pattern, okay? So if you had a mom that dealt with an abusive husband, or a dad that dealt with an abusive mom, or aunt that dealt with an abusive boyfriend, uncle that dealt with abusive girlfriend, you guys notice those red flags. And once you started seeing in your own relationship, you was like, I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not vouching. I'm not planning on being like so and so in my family. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. So right now, what I'm getting, a lot of you guys collect the energy is an influencer status. Okay. So people are mad because you are your own person. You do not copy nobody, collectors, which is good. Okay. You're a person that got currently like a lot of eyes on you right now. Okay. Your vibe really inspire others. People really look up to you, and I love that. Okay. People be watching your moves. Okay. You be using your platform wisely. Okay. So a lot of y'all probably also have a platform. Okay. You might have a YouTube channel, a TikTok, okay, Instagram, whatever you go on, you probably constantly posting motivational ways of life, okay, motivational way of doing things. You're a person that is basically being asked by the divine to continue to use your platform wisely, because you have a lot of people watch you, okay, and people really find you to be very influential, okay, so keep going, collective. That's what I like, okay. And right now, I'm getting that whatever you might be doing right now, like whatever platform you have, okay, things going on like that, you are being able to reveal some type of truth, okay. So maybe you guys talking about the things that happened to you growing up and things like that, okay. You're a person that, like I said, your third eye is open and things like that, so you reveal a lot of truth to people, okay. Maybe things that you see that's going on in this world, okay. You're a person that have like a lot of receipts and things like that. So people are coming to watch you because you're a person that's like a true speaker is what I'm getting, okay? And now people are now knowing who they dealing with, okay? So I'm getting is that you had a lot of people in your energy collective that didn't know who they was dealing with, and now they know who they dealing with, okay? So the truth has been revealed on who you are, okay, collective. That is what I'm getting. This is a good reading. It could go very deep, but I'm trying to make this a quick reading. But people are now noticing who you are because you are a true speaker and you are doing something different outside of your family tree, okay? That's what I'm getting, your family lineage, okay? So that's what I'm getting. Let me put 2 more cards and end this quick reading on some advice from the Holy Answer Spirit team. Whether, confirmation, and keep going, and any other things they have to say to my collective, okay? So see it through, okay? See it through came out, okay? So you don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing the project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished, okay? So like I said, whatever you do doing and you just made your influencer status, the whole Answer Spirit team is saying, keep going, okay? Keep building it. If you didn't do this yet, you're going to be asked to create something that involves you telling your life stories of how you got to where you are right now, okay? Whether it was like a speaker, you're going to be a writer of music, maybe put it in music, maybe put it in art. You're going to be asked to tell your story, okay? And don't give up once you start, okay? So that's what I'm getting. You got to be asked to see it through. Don't doubt yourself and be like, oh, I don't know, people want to listen to my story, people going to really care. People are going to relate. But I'm getting that people are really going to relate to you, collective. So you're being asked to step into some type of creativity that you may have because you have your third eye is open, confirmation. Your third eye is definitely open, okay? You definitely have some type of magic, and you got some type of insight on the world, okay? Like I said, you can see through illusion that people are needing you, okay? Yeah, so bravery. I'm ending like this. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable. But you have the strength and bravery to make the decision, and you will feel much lighter when you do, right? So that's that. Collective. I'm ending like that. Confirmation, okay? You are being asked to be brave, okay? Do what you got to do. Tell your story. Continue going against the odds. Continue beating the odds of the family, okay? Generational curses. Continue being different from your peers that didn't want to grow and things like that. That's like stuck in a box, okay? NPCs, okay? Continue to be different from them, okay? Continue living your human truth. And as you be a true soul in this world, people are going to take from and learn from it. You're going to feel so good by doing this because you're going to also be releasing things you could have went through, traumas you could have went through to other people. And also you're going to be able to just feel better because you're actually fulfilling some type of mission that you actually have on earth, okay, while you're here incarnated, okay? So that's all collected. If you like my reading, you can like and share, subscribe. If you have any questions, go DM me. Until next time. Bye.